Martin, as you can see, I'm explaining how we are disassembling the level bulb. I'm following the same steps. I'm trying to show you how I disassemble. As you can see, I also made some tools. This is one of the tools that I made to disassemble the valve. This is the tool that I make to take out the pin. I assembled this tool to take out the center pin, the leveling pin. It's like a screw, so every time you screw it, you will be taking it outside, right? So this is the tool that I made to test the pressure of the valve to make sure there are no air leaks. So I put the valve inside and then I use this small O-ring. I put it there in order to make the other part seal. If not, sometimes I get air leaks from the top part of the tool, right? So I put inside the valve. As you can see, after we use the pressure with the bike pump, the same principle as you used, we can see we put the tool inside the water to make sure it's not bubbling. We can see that right now the valve is not, it doesn't have any kind of leakage, right? So the thing that I want to ask you is that this valve is moving. So when I move the valve, you can hear there's a small air leakage. You can see here how we are losing air. So I don't know if the static test is enough to test the valve or not. I think you need a more dynamic test, because when you start moving the valve is when you start getting the leakage problem. So now we are testing a second valve. We are using exactly the same tool, exactly the same method. I want to mention that the small ring that we use in the center of the tool doesn't make a plug for the center, so the air can pass through the center hole. We are testing the valve with the recommended pressure you mentioned at your video. So this is the valve that we think it doesn't have any leaks. We can see inside the water, no bubbles. And now, when we move the pin, even with the movement, no air leaks. The pressure is not dropping. Even with the movement, no leaks. Okay? Okay, where we are standing right now. We are making some tests to try to manufacture the valve. So this is a valve that we manufactured. This is the tool that we use to try to close the valve. You can see there. And our next step will be to cut in half the other part to make sure that the seat that we are using for the chrome pin, it's the right circumference at the bottom. Now, in case of the test for the relief valves, we made another accessory for the same tool. It's exactly the same tool that we used for the center pin. There you go. Súbelo más, Marco.